Market closing: Sensex jumps 1,000 points, Nifty above 25,500. Tata Steel rises 3. Sensex today. Indian equity markets extended their winning streak on Thursday, June 26, with benchmark indices BSE Sensex and NSE Nifty registering robust gains of over 1% or each, driven by strong buying across heavyweight stocks. The BSE Sensex surged 1,036 points or 1.21% to settle at 83,755.87, after moving between a high of 83,812.09 and a low of 82,816.26 during the session. Likewise, the NSE Nifty 50 jumped 304.25 points, or 1.21%, to close at 25,549.00. The index touched an intraday high of 25,565.30 and a low of 25,259.90. In contrast, the broader market indices ended in the red. The Nifty Midcap 100 fell 0.59%, while the Nifty Small Cap 100 declined 0.42%, reflecting some profit booking in mid and small cap segments. Among sectors, Bank Nifty was the standout performer. It soared 1.13% intraday to hit a new peak of 57,263.45, before settling at 57,206.70, up 1.03% for the day. The bullish momentum indicates strong investor confidence, especially in frontline banking and large-cap stocks, even as volatility persisted in mid and small-cap segments. Thursday's sharp market rally was largely driven by easing geopolitical tensions, particularly signs of a de-escalation between Israel and Iran. This diplomatic relief has lifted global investor sentiment, triggering a shift toward a more risk-on approach. Dr. V.K. Vijayakumar, chief investment strategist at Geojit Financial Services, commented, "With the ceasefire between Israel and Iran, global markets have entered a risk-on mode." However, he warned that this rally may prove temporary if unresolved issues, particularly the ongoing reciprocal tariff dispute, emerge after July 9, when the current truce is set to expire. The market's attention will soon turn to what unfolds around that deadline, he said, adding that positive developments on a possible India-US trade deal could extend gains, while disappointment on that front may limit the upside. India's economy continues to show resilience despite global headwinds, according to the Reserve Bank of India's latest State of the Economy report. The central bank highlighted that a 100 basis point cut in the repo rate to 5.5% since February, along with a phased 100 bps reduction in the cash reserve ratio (CRR) from September 6, will inject around 2.5 trillion rupees into the system. This is expected to ease funding costs and improve credit transmission in the broader economy. Asia-Pacific markets opened on a mixed note Thursday, with investors keeping a close watch on the ongoing ceasefire developments between Israel and Iran. Last checked, Nikkei was up 0.98%, while the broader topics popped 0.48%. The Kospi slipped 0.51%, and AASX 200 was down 0.11%. US stock futures were largely unchanged. SP 500, Nasdaq 100, and Dow Jones Industrial Average futures all hovered near the flatline. On Capitol Hill, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell maintained a cautious tone on inflation and tariffs during his second day of testimony. While not committing to a timeline for interest rate cuts, Powell reiterated that rate reductions could be considered if inflation proves to be transitory, a stance he also took during his earlier testimony before the House Financial Services Committee. This comes amid mounting pressure from President Donald Trump for the Fed to ease rates. Swipe left for next video. Overnight in the US, equities saw modest moves. The SP 500 ended just below the flatline at 6,092.16 as investors assessed its chances of revisiting record highs. The Nasdaq Composite gained 0.31% to close at 19,973.55, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped 0.25% to settle at 42,982.43. Investors now await US Q1 GDP price index final figures, along with jobless claims data. Latest blogs.